everybody, today we're going to be reviewing all of the music literacy terms that we have learned this year. We're going to start off with something called a quarter rest. So let's take a look here. Now, a quarter rest takes the place of a quarter note. And my nice program here, MuseScore, already goes ahead and automatically puts in a quarter rest for me. But if I wanted to change this to a quarter rest, I would go up to my rest button and just click it, and it changes it to that quarter rest. The next thing that we're going to be reviewing is half note. And half note takes the spot of two quarter notes, and it is 2 beats long. And so that means that in a measure of 4/4, we can only have 2 half notes in each measure. The next term you need to know about is the term staff. You all know what a staff is. The staff is this 5-line, 4-space matrix where we can plug in our notes. The next term is measure. And each one of these sections of the staff we call a measure. We have bar lines, these lines right here that separate the measures. You can call them bar lines or you can call them measure lines. Now, this is a new term, I think, for some of you, but when a note gets too high or too low, we have to show where it is exactly. So we add these little lines here called ledger lines. And this is a very special note for our piano players. This is called middle C, and it has one ledger line below the staff. So for example, we know the lowest note that we really go into detail with is F. So if we just count backwards through the alphabet as we go lower in the staff, it goes F, E, D, C, and then that's where that ledger line pops up. Let's go ahead and talk about a couple of pitch changing symbols and terminology. This makes the note go up by 1/2 step. So if I had my normal note, which was an F, listen very carefully as I make the pitch go up just by pushing the sharp button up here. All right, so once again, here's the normal note, and then listen as it goes up just a little bit, and then back down as I undo what I just did. Yeah. All right, that's a sharp. It makes notes go up by 1/2 step. The way I like to remember it is if I sit on something sharp, it's going to make me want to jump up. And the next thing that we want to talk about is a flat. So let's just put an A up here. And if I select the flat button, it's going to make that note go down by 1/2 step. Listen, so here's the A, and listen as it goes down a little bit. You hear the difference? Here's the A, and here's the A flat. And the way I remember it is it kind of looks like an arrow pointing down. And if your car gets a flat tire, it's going to make you feel pretty low. So that's another way to help you remember that. A couple more terms. We have our key signature. Our key signature tells us where Do is, where the main note. And we've studied 2 key signatures this year. We've studied F major, where F starts, or F is where Do is. And we've also studied G major. And G major's key signature looks like this. This is G major. And here's where Do goes on the G line. We also want to remember about our treble clef or our G clef. We've been talking about this a lot this year. This is our G clef. It looks like a fancy G is making a target right around that G line there. Okay. And I know that that's a lot of information, but we have been talking about it all year long, and I just wanted to kind of put that in your brain and help you keep thinking about that as you work with your music. I'm going to go ahead and include a quick worksheet for you to label the things that we talked about in this video. All right. See you next time.